Shalom. Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and preach the true gospel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the elect. This is the brother Tezerai Law. And this video is going to be quick, straight to the point, titled Fakes. Alright? Because, me just looking at, specifically like preppers on YouTube, because best believe, man, outside of this truth, people know this is so and so, the apocalypse, Armageddon, the end of days, the end times, whatever you want to label it, right before Yahweh Shah comes back with his saints, right, the brothers that died in the truth, in the Elohim, the angels, right. um and I see them, they're called preppers. Not all of the preppers are like this though, but most of them talk about, is this the end time? So they want to, there's a thing called fear mongering. So they'll like act like they don't want to pick a side, but anybody that truly watches their videos knows that they know this is the end, right? Anybody that has an eye to see, you don't even have to be in the truth of Yahweh Shem Shai to understand this is the end of days, all right? And most of the ones I listen to are so-called Christians. They believe in the doctrine of Christianity. Everybody can be saved. His name is Jesus Christ. He's a white man, etc., etc., etc. And as I'm watching their videos and they're talking, right, they don't have no faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. They don't have faith at all, man. They're stocking up on guns and ammo and food and everything else. You don't hear not one thing about. I never heard any of them say the Lord's gonna get them through it. The Lord's on their side. I haven't heard not one talk about spiritual power or the angels coming down to protect them, man. They don't have the faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. The faith of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is only for the elected nation of Israel for the moment being. But then when the 2/3 come back, all right, they're gonna have the law, statutes, and commandments in their inward parts, all right. But yeah, that's just, and I find it hilarious, man, because somebody's gonna get them powers. The Elohim coming down here, man. So when all these people see um so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, so-called Native American man, you know what I'm saying? Those type of people power up and start doing these insane acts. What are they gonna say then, man? Their whole thing's gonna be crushed, especially Esau Edom, man, because they don't have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. They don't even have faith in their false idol, Jesus Christ, man. They say they're proclaimed Christians, but they're talking about stocking up on guns and ready to kill anybody and go pillage and take from anybody, right? They stock it up on months and months worth of food, man. Guess what? Excuse me, Salakia. Got gas. Somebody's gonna come and take that food. But this is just, let's just dive into that word Christian, man, because the only Christians were the Israelites. In order to be a Christian, I need to fix that autocorrect, man. It gets me every time. This is Acts 13:1. But what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Only Christians back then were Israelites, and the only Christians now are Israelites, because Christian just means to be a follower of a Hamashiach, is Yahweh Shai, right? Christianity was made in, I believe, 125 AD, so about 1800 years ago, 1900 years ago, all right? Because AD is like year zero up into now. We're living in the year 20. I'm making this video in 2021 AD. All right, Acts 13:1. Now there were in church that were at Antioch, right? This is like a Greek city. Certain prophets and teachers at Barnabas and Simon that was called Niger. All right. So you go into the Strong's where it says Niger. All right. Niger means black. The surname of the prophet Simon. All right. Niger, a Christian. All right. I bet y'all never seen that before, man. Especially these newcomers, These newcomers coming to the videos. And another thing, man, these people didn't know nothing about these strongs, man. I ain't do nothing about I never knew about the specific meanings of words until the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Double honors, man. They're ruling well, they preaching well, man. They moving in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. If you not move according to Apostle Tahar and on down, man, you I'm not rolling with you, man. And they talk about it's all about being a Christian, and by the word Christian, Christianity, white man, Jesus, all this other bull crap. But Christian is only mentioned 3 times because it said Christian right here, right? Christian, Christian, and just to double back on what Christian means, right? Going to the strong. It's only mentioned 3 times. Right there is just 2 because it's spelled with an S, I believe, on the 3rd time. Christian, a follower of Hamashiach. That's all it means, man. Now you got Christianity, which was made by Esau Edom himself, or popularized by Esau Edom himself under, I believe, hold on, I think I got it right here on my phone. Roman Emperor Constantine created Christianity in 325 AD. Salaki, I believe I said 125 AD, 325 AD. All right, an Edomite, man, an Edomite, someone destined for hardcore slavery and extermination, got the whole world full, man. And these people, all these prepper channels saying that preach twisting scriptures and stuff, saying we already got the victory, man. Man, what victory do you got? Huh? What victory do you have, man? If you're not a Israelite, you don't got no victory. If you're not part of the 1/3, you're not getting the first fruits. So what victory do you have? Absolutely tiddly nothing. Especially if you were Edomite, man. And man, when all hell break loose, man, only people you gonna see protected is the elect in the nation of Israel, man. And guess what? How are they gonna be protected? Spiritual power, the Lord making a way, a miraculous way, man. Teleport you out the way. Elohim come down and slaughter anybody around you, man. The Lord can put a barrier around you, a force field around you when a bomb go off or a drone strike or something, man, and you'll be the only person that made it out of there, man. The Lord can make you go invisible, man. The Lord can make it have it to you where you can like have permeation, right? One of these cool heroes, right, from this anime I watch called My Hero Academia, right? It's basically a show about um comic books, right? Which comic books is inspired by Jake anyways, and they have abilities called quirks. And this dude named Lemillion, he has the ability of permeation. So that just means he can phase through matter. The Lord can give you the ability to phase through matter, man, and run up out of house, man. He can give you the ability to be Flash, Superman, whatever, man, whatever. Or the Lord can have it to where he'll teleport you out of danger, man. He can teleport you to a bunker full of women, food, entertainment, anything, man. He can have a woman pull up on you, and that woman will lead you somewhere safe. There's so many different ways you can be saved, man. It doesn't just have to be spiritual power or the Elohim coming down here and being face to face with you, man. It can be anything. And that's what the elected nation of Israel is hoping for and believing we will receive that, man. I believe I can receive one of those things to make it through it and hit them chariots, man. I believe that. And you have to believe that, man. And the only way you'll know, man, is in the midst of it happening. All right, Psalms 44:6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. All right. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. In the Most High we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. Salah. All right. So it's nothing wrong with having guns, man. There's nothing wrong with having a pistol. Now, if you going out to preach on the highways and byways and you carrying a pistol on you, now that's an issue, man. Now, if your job calls for a pistol or you just like guns or you just want to have a pistol on you, that's cool But you shouldn't have faith in that. You shouldn't think if I don't got my pistol, I feel weary. I feel defenseless. If you feel like that, man, you lacking on the faith in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Now I'm gonna repeat, there's nothing wrong with having weapons. But if you stocking up on weapons because you see it's getting rowdy out here, that's another issue right then and there, man. You're not supposed to trust in no pistol, whatever type of weapons you got, man. You're supposed to put your faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. There's nothing impossible for him. He created everything and anything. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right. So that one verse right there disproves all of these man-made religions that's been around for thousands of years, hundreds of years, etc., etc., etc. Christianity has reached the whole world 10 times over. The end has not came, man. What else? Jehovah Witness, Catholics, all that. That's not the true gospel. What the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, right? And likewise brothers that's preaching in the spirit and truth, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Preaching that his name is Yahweh, which is the name of who the world calls God. His son name is Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Salvation is only for the 12 tribes of Israel, right? And the brothers and sisters scattered abroad to the other nations. The Israelites were scattered into all nations. That's why the gospel has to be preached into all nations. And only people that's gonna accept the gospel and roll with the gospel and feel good about it are the Israelites, man. And ultimately, Lord willing, is just gonna be the elect this time around. Okay? The Israelites will be the only immortals. The second covenant is only for the Israelites, all right? Actually, let me just since I was talking about the second covenant, let me just go read it real quick. Hebrews 8. Hebrews 8. I'm just reading from the top, right? Just talks about the first covenant, second covenant, right? Hebrews, the New Testament, all right? See a lot of people. And here's another thing, man. Here's another thing. I see a lot of dudes, specifically dudes. I don't know why it's just dudes. It's weird, but so-called people that are Christians, all right? That believe in the Bible, but they don't believe in the Old Testament, man. And when you go to church, they rarely preach the Old Testament, and they remotely, if not absolutely zero, speak about the Israelites, man. They try to make the Bible about everybody when it's about the Israelites, written by Israelites for Israelites, literally. And I see a lot of people like one of my step aunt came over because some family affair stuff, friendly affairs. A friend was coming to my town for whatever and stopped by, and I'm preaching. Man, I was preaching to her and my uncle, her husband. I was basically having church, preaching the truth. And when I would bring out scriptures, I'm on fire, man. They never hearing what I've been saying, and they 70, 80 years old because I'm moving the power of Yahweh by Shemi Shai, man. And I could tell she was trying to scoff, but she couldn't scoff because I was just hitting straight verses back to back to back to back to back. Fire, because she knew at that point she going against the Lord, like she knew it. You feel me? That's why she stopped. And when I had read Romans 9:4, where it says, who are the Israelites who pertain to adoption, blah blah blah, and she said, "Is that in the New Testament?" I was like, "Yeah, that was Romans." And she's like, "Oh, okay." That little slide thing right there, man, and that's just one instance that I can recall because it was recent. They don't want to talk about the Old Testament, man. They think the Old Testament is bull crap. That's blasphemous, man. That's blasphemous. They're blaspheming. They are. They only want to talk about the New Testament, no Old Testament. And then you got Israelites in the truth that are Old Testament only. They bugged out too. A lot of people just gonna be dead bodies, man, and they gonna deserve it, man. They gonna deserve it. Hebrews 8 from the top. Now of the things which have spoken this in the sum, we have such an high priest who is set on the right hand of the throne in the majesty in the heavens. And the only person that's going to sit on the right hand, Yahweh Shemi Salaki, Yahweh, is Yahweh Shai, right? A minister of the sanctuary and of the true tabernacle which Yahweh pitched, and not man. For every high priest is ordained to offer gifts and sacrifices, wherefore it is of necessity that this man have somewhat also to offer. For if he were on earth, he should not be a priest, seeing that there are priests that offer gifts according to the law, who serve unto the example and shadow of heavenly things, as Moses was admonished of the Most High when he was about to make the tabernacle. For see, saith he, that thou make all things according to the pattern shewed to thee in the mount. I don't want to be too long, I only got like 20%. But now hath he ordained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he's the mediator of a better covenant, which is established upon better promises. This is the second covenant, which I believe was also talked about in Jeremiah 33 or Jeremiah 34. For this is Hebrews 8 and 7. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them, he said, Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, while I make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. No, the other 17 nations are not a part of the second covenant where they're going to become immortal gods and not be able to sin no more. That's only for the Israelites, starting with the elect. Only. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith Yahweh. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my laws into their mind and write it in their hearts, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Right? DNA change, new bodies, baby. All right. Galatians 4:4. This is just little side stuff right here, man. Not the main meat. Just going in the spirit. Galatians 4:4. For when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth his son, Yahweh Shai, made of a woman, made under the law. So Yahweh Shai came under the law. He followed the law. Because breaking, you know what? Let me just, before I read, man, I know most of y'all don't even know what sin is, man. I mean, if you listen and you've been in the truth, you better know what sin is. But for you newcomers, let me show you what sin is. Because a lot of y'all, like one question I be asking people, I say, what is sin? They say, when you don't follow the laws, commandments, blah blah blah. I be like, yeah, that's true, but can you specifically tell me what is sin? Not haven't met one person to tell me yet. You know why, man? Because what these Christians are doing is making it seem like the Israelites are irrelevant. They don't matter. And they say that the real quote unquote Jews are these Amalekites in our land, all right? And then I've been seeing that the Amalekites are calling the Christians in America, the white Christians in America, Edomites, and the white Christians in America are calling the Jewish people, the Amalekites, Edomites, when they're both Edomites, man. Oh boy. 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So Yahushua came in the law and he didn't sin. He didn't break the law, man. That's why he was the ultimate sacrifice for the Israelites, all right? Israelites only. To redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons. So Yahushua came to redeem them that was under the law. There's multiple. I mean, I'm not just not the main meat, man. Go watch some of my other videos, all right? Yahweh Shai only died for the nation of Israel. So obvious, all right? People don't want to believe it because they've been stuck in there that hefty nefty harlot houses, all right? Matthew 13 and 11. Matthew 13 and 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not given. All right. Let me scroll up a little bit. This is verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? All right. So not everybody's gonna get this, man. Not everybody's gonna get this. Right. Not even all of Israel is gonna get it, man. Not even all of Israel is gonna get it. So how these heathens gonna really get it, man? And if they understand it a little bit and know who they are, like Esau Edom, know they're Esau Edom, they just get scared. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. What is Israel seeking for? While we in a shitty position, excuse my tongue, while we in this position, why are we being oppressed like this? What else we looking for? Who are we? Why have we been called so many different names under the sun and don't know our heritage? What's going on? Why are these inferior, leprous people saying they're superior and oppressing us when we know we're better and we're in a lower state? You feel me? So then we found out, man. Starting with Abba Bivens, man. All right, go to Matthew. These people don't have faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh, man. They got their faith in their weapons, man. When all hell break loose, all right, when all hell break loose, 99, I'm just saying 90+% of people, okay, they just gonna go out gun blazing. You hear me? They just gonna be shooting, looting stores. Man, I hope the elect not looting stores, man, but you never know the situation, all right? All hell break loose. You part of that elect, man, you gonna make it through it, man. You gonna make it through it. If you're a martyr, you a martyr. You still gonna make it through and be that first fruit, man. If you a 2/3, you gonna bow down to the slaughter. Matthew 24:31. He shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather into him his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. All right. So the only people that's getting that nice sweet chariot ride is the elect. Now who is the elect? Simple. Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect. Right. Israel's the elect. The Israelites are only people called the olive tree. All right. The two prophets, the elect. All right. I see a lot of people that try to place themselves into the book, man. These other nations try to say when it says like all or whoever, like like this is, I know y'all seen this. They love using John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, so whoever believes in him should not be perished but have everlasting life. Boom. They say, up, the whole world, all nations, blah blah blah. Yep. All right. Quick hit. Go to Strong's. Go to the word world. Cosmos. All right. An in arrangement. All right. Not the whole entire world. An orderly arrangement. All right. Now, who is that world? All right. Like you got the NFL world, or you tell your spouse, you are my world. Who's the world? You should already know who's the God's world, man. Let me find that verse for you. Isaiah. It was in Isaiah 45 as well, man. Huh. It was already. I was already in the verse. Ain't that something? Isaiah 45 and Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded world without end, man. I'm telling you, these scriptures are powerful, man. No, I'm telling you this truth. It's a fire. It's a hammer. The Lord said, "Isn't my word not like a hammer? Is my word not sharper than a two-edged sword?" Let me just get them verses, man. Let me see. Jeremiah. Jeremiah 23:29. Is not my word like a fire, saith Yahweh, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Why, man? Because it's powerful. Because when you, like, when me, anybody else moving the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, you go against what they saying, you're not going against them. You going against Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. And anyone that's not in emotions and understands that, man, they get scared or they just stop talking or both. If any man shall hurt them. Fire proceedeth out of their mouth. What is that fire? The scriptures, man. And then ultimately Esau Edom is gonna get so spiritually beat up that they just gonna come after us, and then that's when that standard is gonna be lifted. Hebrews 4:12, for the word of Yahweh was quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. What has Esau Edom been doing for the past 400 years or so, man? Taking the word of the Lord, removing scriptures. You ever heard of a slave Bible? They would literally, because they knew, man, they knew they had the Israelites, man. They were speaking, the slaves speaking Hebrew, all right? They would take out the Bible. They'll take out like 80%, 90% of the Bible. Look it up. It's called a slave Bible, all right? So what is it? Isn't like one of the last verses in the Bible talk about don't remove scriptures? And Esau Edom, so-called white man, done broke everything that's been written in the Bible not to break, man. That's one of the reasons, right? One of the very many reasons why they're gonna be exterminated after brutal slavery, man. Call Halayim La Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone who rule well, peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.